Hey guys, yesterday we had some news drop for Age of Empires, the franchise as a whole, after some sad news about AoE2 DLC that was not gonna be released in the end after all. We got some good news, and lined up together with the Chinese Chinese New Year comes big news for Age of Empires 2. As we have known for a while though, there's gonna be a Chinese DLC for Age of Mythology, but what they've also released now is that there's also gonna be a Chinese DLC for Age of Empires 2. So we had a post yesterday. The links will be in the description of the video if you want to check it out. While I was streaming, people were talking to me, oh guys, Viper, there's a new announcement. And then I opened this and I saw like, oh, Age of Empires 4, Mythology, the Immortal Pillars, you have Empires Clash, Heroes Rise, immersive medieval war strategy game. I imagine this is mobile. I could be wrong. Obviously there's Age of Empires mobile as well, and Age of Empires 4. I was like, I don't think there's any cool things for AoE2 coming, is there? But I was mistaken. This spring, the globally beloved Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition will make its debut on PlayStation 5, which is cool as well. Alongside this release, we'll be dropping one of the most exciting DLC expansions for Age of Empires 2 DE yet, packed with fresh new content, new civilizations for ranked play, and ready for all players to enjoy together across all platforms, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation 5. And they're keeping some details hidden. I'm sure we'll hear more very soon, but we got a small little sneak peek where I want to speculate a little bit on what's coming. Just quickly show you here. There's 2 DLCs bring exciting new ways to play AoE4 as well in 2025. So AoE4 is getting some love as well. All right, the screenshots look like this. This is the first one. We have, there's just like what we can take from these things are mostly like you see some units, maybe some buildings, and you can speculate, right? We have like here a type of Lancer. What's happening is Chinese is being split into multiple civilizations, just like we had with the Indians. How many civilizations, we don't know, but my feeling is it's probably 3. This is a second picture, and you don't see too many differences. Like, there's not enough here for me to say, oh, these are 4 different civilizations. But I think I can confidently say that there's at least 3 different civilizations here. If we start up here, you have, first of all, the camel trebuchet slinger mangonel thingy. There's 2 camels, or are there even? Yeah, they are. They have like a little bit of a trebuchet thing on their back. So I imagine this is some sort of siege unit, because you see here as well, the tower is on fire, which indicates that there is some siege unit hitting the building, because there are no other units nearby, which obviously then indicates this is the camel with the trebuchet thingy. Now, I don't know how much damage this is going to be. Is it only a building damage? How much range does it have? I mean, if this camel, I'm going to call it camel trebuchet, I'm sorry. It's probably not what it is, but if this is reaching all the way there, that's a long range for this unit. But who knows, maybe this is the trebuchet equivalent of this civilization. What we also see is that they have halberdiers. We also see this sort of Lancer type of unit. Now, if we look at the red side, they also have Lancers. So this would be a Chinese civilization with access to step Lancers. Question I have though is this also a step Lancer? I'm not sure if this is some like sort of regional step lancer to this civilization, or if it's a different unit, like maybe in AoE4 we had like the fire lancer, for example. But then again, if you look at these guys walking here on the red side, when they are attacking, you see smoke coming. So this to me looks like a fire lancer, just that they're not on a horse. What we see here though on the red side is red has a mule cart, or not a mule cart, this is a mule. If you have the mule only mod, this is how the mule cart would look like. You also have like a different type of trade cart there, and you have another one there, which to me looks like they can unpack and pack something. Whether that's going to be a unit in the game or just for campaign or what, or if these are even important. There has to be a reason why they snuck them in on the corner here, right? What we also see is this kind of organ gun-ish looking unit. It reminds me of the nest of bees from Age of Empires 4. And given the diversity of Age of Empires 4 Chinese, I think it makes sense for them to draw attention and inspiration from that civilization into AoE2 as well. You see it looks like it has rockets, like sort of fireworks. So I imagine it is the nest of bees just coming to Age of Empires 2. Otherwise, you see the castle looks great. The unique castle for red hair, and I mean, you have like a trade workshop type of building up here. Again, I don't know if this is just campaign visual or if it's going to be a building for them in the game itself. What's weird is they have like watchtowers here, and then they have keeps up here. I imagine this is just regular keeps, but you never know. You never know. I don't think there's anything else on this picture to see, but if we go to the second picture, we have something very interesting, which is red civilization in this case. Beautiful castle, as always. I mean, they never fail. They never let us down when it comes to the visuals of the castles. They're always looking great. What's interesting is we have the Chuganu and siege onagers. Chinese has never had siege onagers, so we have at least one civilization here from the Chinese that will have siege onagers. You see that they have Hussar as well. We see this civilization also with 200 swordsmen. But they also have these 2 people carrying like a wagon with... It has a glow, so it's a hero unit. So again, this could be campaign specific. I would be very surprised if they bring hero units into the multiplayer region. But I really wonder what this is. I imagine it is just a campaign specific thing. But you never know what they can come up with these days, right? Otherwise, we also have a new water ship. I don't remember the name. We have these in campaigns as well. I don't remember the exact name of them. But they look pretty cool. They have like the shape of the dragon here. And I imagine this could be like either a unique unit, could be like a fire ship type of unit, or just like a galley type of unit where it could be a regional skin just for the galley, right? But it could also be its own ship. I mean, it doesn't look very advanced, right? So it could be just a feudal age ship, but it could also be like a castle age imperial ship. Otherwise, we also see the special towers here. Again, this could be very much just campaign specific. What we do see though on the yellow side, once again, this time they only have pikemen, which again, this could be, they have the Nest of Beast thing that I talked about, but we don't see pikemen on this side. So my feeling is that this could be 2 different civilizations, or a red civilization here could also be the same civilization there. My prediction is still that it's going to be 3 new civilizations. Like Chinese should be spread into 3 new civilizations, while one of them remain somewhat similar to the current Chinese. What we see here is, together with the Nest of Beasts thingy, there's some kind of guy with like a mace or a morning star or just like a ball that he can swing around kind of thing. So this looks like it could be a unique unit. Could also be like you see now with the Romans, for example, we have the Legionaries as their like longswordman upgrading into Legionary. Maybe there will be a thing here where the Chinese can upgrade their infantry to this guy being the final evolution. This is Pokemon suddenly. I don't know. It could also just be the unique unit from the castle. But either way, he looks pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of a dismounted Conic in a little bit, but yeah. I can't imagine this being a range unit though. They're all very close engaging here. Like, it's not like they're gonna throw this thing around, right? But yeah, yellow has regular trebuchets, so we don't see the camel trebuchet here either. It's cool. This is pretty much what they gave us. A notification that it's coming, and 2 sneak peeks. The last couple of DLCs, I think the last 2, have been very single player focused, and now we're finally getting something that is a bit more multiplayer focused again. I, for one, am very happy about that. While I do also enjoy the single player content, I think it's important for the game to keep the single player base, player base very happy and keep them coming back. Because again, let's be real, the majority of the people buying DLCs and such still do it mostly for the single player content, so I think that makes a lot of sense that they keep doing that. I'm excited. I think it's been long overdue. It's been coming, right? Ever since they separated Indians into multiple civs, Chinese were one of the standouts as a candidate for that same treatment. What's also good about this, in my opinion, is we're gonna get rid of the original Chinese, which are still, or is still, the best 1v1 like Arabia civilization, clearly. And it's also the best civilization on many maps where you have a standard start. Chinese for so long was just like clearly the far superior civ to every other civilization on a regular standard start. Like, who knows, maybe all 3 of them will have the same start with like 6 villagers and 0 food. I don't think so, but maybe. Maybe they get rid of that completely, or they keep that for one of the civilizations. Anyways, I'm excited for it. Let me know what you think about the DLC and the news, and what your predictions are for the civilizations. What we're seeing here, am I mistaken in something I'm seeing here? Am I missing something? Speaking of that, I don't remember if they said anything about when it's gonna come. I think it's just announced for this year, so I don't think we have a specific time frame or date yet. But yeah, leave your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.